Hello and welcome to Sometimes Media is Just Media, based on the famous quote from Sigmund Freud, of course, that is, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. This is my space where I'm going to be doing things that are a little bit longer that won't necessarily fit on platforms like TikTok. So what can you expect to see? Well, I'll be doing some video game streaming and getting those uploaded. I'll be talking about movies, music, long form topics, things like that. So, there's going to be links that'll connect to TikTok, to Twitch, all of the different areas where you can find me at. So feel free, hit me up, ask questions. A big thing that I want to do with this channel is really destigmatize mental health. I know mental health can be a scary thing, can be a little bit daunting, and even though it is getting better, I feel like there are definitely still some people out there who look at therapists and go, I just don't know. Yeah, I might have heard of a friend who has a really good therapist, but how do I know that a therapist is going to resonate with me, that they're going to know and understand what I'm into and the things that I like? And so that's a big purpose of what this channel is going to be. It's going to be about being able to share, to talk about things. Is it always going to be super deep and heavy? No, sometimes it might just be how fun something can be and how it can tie into self-care. But we're also going to dig into things like, looking at mental health themes in movies, in music, in video games, because there's really a lot there. When I'm working with clients, I talk about how, you can look at depictions of the Incredible Hulk on how to manage emotions, particularly anger, but really any emotion. Or, recently on TikTok, I talked about how the movie Smile is a really good representation, not just of how trauma can be contagious, but how people who have experienced trauma can feel alienated or feel isolated or feel like they are, struggling to be understood without people thinking that they're crazy. I also talked about the movie The Substance, and how I thought it was a great look at how aging and body dysmorphia can impact people. And not just women, but men too. So those are the types of things that we'll be talking about here. So welcome. Don't be shy. Feel free. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Here, TikTok, Twitch, wherever you happen to find me, and whoever you wind up here, welcome. Everybody is truly welcome here, and we're gonna make this a fun place. This is early. This is my first time posting to YouTube, first video, and so it's gonna be a little bit rough. I get that, and hopefully the more I do this, the better I'll get, and the less rough it will be, but, that's part of life, isn't it? We do things, and we're not going to be perfect at them the very first time. Some things are going to be rough. Sometimes there's a bit of a learning curve, but I feel like it would be kind of hypocritical for me if I go in day after day and tell clients, hey, do that new thing. Do the thing that makes you nervous, and embrace that you might not be good at it. And then I sit here and go, oh man, I can't start the social media stuff. I can't start my channels and all of the stuff because I don't know what I'm doing. And maybe it's not going to look 100% good, or maybe it's not going to sound great. Maybe it'll be a little bit rough. I can't start that yet. I feel like that's just a little bit hypocritical. And as much as I can, I try not to do that. I'm human. I'm not perfect, but none of us are. So, long roundabout way of saying, welcome to the channel. I am really excited to post more content, to get things going, and start having some good conversations with you guys on what mental health really looks like. So until we meet again, I will see you guys next time. And remember, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, and sometimes media is just media. But sometimes it's not.